All right, welcome back to Black Lodge Trivia Night. This is Art, and we're doing something a little different. I've obviously got my Let's Plays going on with Lord of the Rings Online and Skyrim at the moment, but there's a game that just came out, you might have heard of it, called Crimson Desert, and it is something that has sort of captured my imagination for the last couple of months as I started to get bombarded with previews, and it came out. I think it still needs some time to cook, but I'm just dying to get a little taste of what this game offers. So we're going to do a little bit of a Crimson Desert cold plunge, just to see what it's about. And so yeah, like this is literally me starting up for the first time. I'm just going to go into settings really quickly. We're going to go full screen. Why not? The graphics full screen. Ultra. What I've heard is that you can go cinematic and do okay. I think cinematic is the highest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with that and see what happens. For the record, I'm running what is my CPU? It's an AMD 5950, I think. It's not the 3D version. And my graphics card is a GeForce 4080 with 16 gigabytes of VRAM. So I have some expectations going in of what I'm hoping this game to be, and we'll see if it can match that. So I feel dumb. I don't know if this is a loading screen or if I'm supposed to do something. So what's gonna, I think, occurs... Oh, here we go. All right, so the first thing what I was about to say is I'm shooting for 60 frames a second. Right now I'm getting basic movement, left stick, right stick, okay. Toggle between camera perspectives, okay. There we go. I was clicked off my... Interesting. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, right now I'm getting about 47 frames per second. I'm shooting, I want to get a consistent 60, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into my settings, and let's tweak just a little bit. We were doing cinematic. I was watching it's weird, like I've heard ray tracing doesn't actually make a difference. I try Ultra. Let me just, you know what? Let me... Not minimum. Let's just go to Ultra and see what happens. Because again, I want to shoot for like 60 frames a second. But I was watching a video about like the different impacts of settings, and it seemed a little weird. Like ray tracing like didn't impact things. So right now I'm still like I'm getting 50 so I'm getting roughly the same frames per second having gone from cinematic to ultra. I don't know. What I don't know is there a way to turn on DLSS or whatever within the game? Okay, so I have a 4080, so I think it can do the new DLSS 4.5. I don't know if L or M. I don't want to use frame generation because I've always heard that gets a little weird. Let me try L, because that's a letter I've heard used that's pretty good. I've heard ray reconstruction really makes a difference in terms of the lighting. So let's just see if I do all that. What does it do? Now we're down to 10 frames per second. So something got worse. I'm hitting the wrong button. Apologies. Okay, so that's not the thing. Performance. Okay, so that's 34, 33 frames. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to turn off that ray tracing. So again, like this is me going cold. So just so you get an idea of like, what what the game might do when you're, okay, so it's giving me 33 frames per second, apply. I'm trying to tell, like it's giving you a real-time frames per second count. There we're up to 69, 70. Okay, so it might just be 72. So there we go. So we're on, I think, keep hitting the wrong button. So we've gotten performance. Let's go with balance. Let's go with quality. That's still 70 frames per second. We're on cinematic. Okay, so we're cinematic, DLSS, quality. So now we're back to 55 frames per second, 56 frames per second. Speak with Undka, who is over here, I guess.
Those fucking black bears.
Come on now, keep it together.
Hey, they were close. Let the lag.
Giles.
Aye, he was a good man. And the black bear that did this deserves a knife in his throat. And you'll be the one to do it. We've got a lot of fight left.
So we're
Dry your eyes.
overhearing a conversation on the side. It says that we gained some knowledge from it. I'm going to just tweak this one more time. Balanced. Let's try that. So we're running 4K. Okay. Okay, left button is to speak, I guess. Talk. Okay, I see. So you left button to target, then talk.
Giles' sword.
His last words were of you, Cliff. May he find peace among his brothers. Come, say your farewells.
Rest well. You will be missed.
All right, so now we need to speak with Marius, speak with Ross. So what I've heard about this game is a couple things. One, it's gorgeous. Two, the controls, interaction, press left button near a person or object. See, like, I wish it had told me that a second ago. Maybe I missed it. But I've heard the controls are...
I'll head into town and see what I can find out.
weird.
I am the quickest out of all of us. We can't rest easy till we know what the Black Bears are up to. Don't worry. I'm sure I'll find a lead on them. You know I'm the best man for it. I'll be back before you know it. They couldn't catch me even if they tried.
Speak with Marius. Did that, so now we need to speak with Ross.
This won't be the end of things. I can't help but think I'm almost certain we've been betrayed. How else would they know the exact moment we were away? Rotten bastards. How dare they?
Okay. Go into the cabin.
Come on.
Jan's gruel
Hey,
again.
Cliff.
Wish I'd just died on the battlefield.
Just eat it, Naira. There you are. Perfect timing as always. Sit down, dig in.
We're still missing Ryan.
Probably dead.
Everyone got a bowl? Yeah?
I suppose that's one less mouth to feed, eh?
Oi! Could make it 2 less mouths, you know.
If you got a fight left in you, get your ass back out there. No one's stopping you. Now shut up and eat.
We're just gonna sit here sipping this pig swill. I'd rather eat a black bear's
Hey!
plate.
You looking to get some manners beaten into you? You better fucking pick that up.
Or what, Jan? You gonna make me?
Fine. That's enough.
Forget it. Bloody bastard.
Cranky ginger twat.
That's enough. Our fight isn't over.
Shit's dead! Everyone
Just shut the
out!
Okay, hold left button to block with your shield, right button or right trigger to attack, press B to move out of harm's way, Y to punch or kick. Okay.
Gian has fallen. And with the great leader's death, our land, Pelun, once unified, has been plunged into chaos. And now, a bloody battle unfolds between the Greymanes, who fight to uphold his will, and the Black Bear forces that seek to set it aflame.
Die, Gravy! Fucking prick!
You all right?
Be better.
Look out! Get out of here!
Watch your back.
So I know there's perfect parry, so to speak, perfect blocks.
Get your fat fingers off me!
Can't tell.
Come at me, cockswaggler! Easy, lads!
Oh, right button, right trigger. Okay, I've also heard, yeah, there's some really awkward shit.
Cliff, long time. Miss me?
Norden!
Pathetic. I expected better from the so-called protectors of Pelu. Bunch of cunts throwing your lives away.
Watch your words, Norden.
There's that Greyman spirit. But look around you. I'm the one who decides your fate. Grab him. Here. Look at him. Growling like a mangy mutt. Come on, fight back.
You won't get away!
Is that the best you've got?
Nick you there, yeah? Playtime's over!
Look at you. All this effort, and you still end up bowing to me. What's that? Got something to say? Go on then. Out with it. I'm all ears. Well, you had your chance. Let this be a lesson to all you wolf whelps. Dead already. Give Gian my regards. Hunt down every last grey mane. Leave none alive.
My pride hopes that you're meant to die there. All right. Okay, so I'm acquiring knowledge. I'm getting a prompt. Looks like I may have... Did I earn some skill points? So, okay, so one of the things I'm really worried about with this game, I've heard the controls are awkward, but you can see like right button plus B to strike while dodging backwards. Guarding, press A twice. Like, I'm never going to remember left button, left trigger to rapidly switch between. Like, I am going to lose track of what all these buttons mean. So that's one problem I'm a little worried about. That's actually the biggest thing I'm worried about. Jump over obstacles like traps in the floor, press X to jump, press X while running to jump further. Okay. Use precision jump. Hold left button to look at your target location, then press X to jump. Climb over the wall. Okay. Tilt L toward the wall. Okay. Tilt L toward the wall after jumping to cling. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay. Okay, blinding flash, left button, right button, okay. Reflect light with your sword to disrupt an enemy's vision. Press left button, right button, and then hold right button. Okay, so I don't need to... If I lock it in... Oh no. Oh, I see. So then you maintain it with just the right button. Okay, then press left button to begin concentrating your beam. And then hold... Okay. Okay, so left button, right button simultaneously activates it. Right button keeps the skill going. Then left button... So yeah, you can... like, what are we doing? Nope. Okay, so I see. So you toggle your run state by just tapping A. Light up the dark path with your lantern. Now, I've heard light and darkness is very much like Dragon's Dogma in that it can... Lanterns illuminate your immediate surroundings. Toggle your lantern, hold left button with a lantern lit in your weapon sheath to cast its light ahead of you. Let me just see. Okay. So this just sort of activates, but if you actually want to... I see. Okay. So it's going to be a tough thing because, like I said, I've heard the controls are 40 pounds of nonsense, but having, like, this type of minutia, I could see being interesting. Like, I'd be curious what they do with it, right? Like, they care enough to... So, like, okay, so you bring up the menu, then use the right stick, but then you have to also hit A at the same time, like... Yeah, that's actually nuts. Okay. So, like, little things like tapping to set your acceleration. Like, I don't get why you just don't use the analog stick depending on how much you push it. Like, you know, a little bit walk, a lot basic run speed, then with a sprint.
Greymane? Greymane? Lost in thought again? Why don't we go inside?
All right, so I feel like the knowledge gained is something I should be taking a look at. Okay, so knowledge. We've got people, the Greymanes. Giles, okay. Muirden, okay, so we got a foe, a major foe. That's good, okay. adventure. Piewell, I think, is our homeland, so we've got some knowledge about that. We've got Three Saints Falls, a massive waterfall located near Hernand Castle. All right. And the Abyss, of course, which is, I think, where we just were. Corridor of the Void. Okay. Got Sebastian. Is that the person we just spoke with? Okay, mapmaker of Wycliffe Mappery. After locking eyes with a white bird perched on his windowsill, he felt an inexplicable urge to go fishing. Okay. That very day, he discovered Cliff drifting down the river and nursed him back to health. Oh, okay. So it's saying we have more knowledge. Black bears, of course, seem to be our mortal enemy. Anyway, okay, so it's at some point I'll dig through. But okay, so is there just like a general what's our quest? Challenges, let's go to skills, journal, faction quest, we don't have anything going. Main quest, prologue, Dead of Night. Okay.
I only just fished you out the river. You won't fully heal without proper rest.
Inhabitants of the world.
Enough, thanks to you. It's time I moved on.
Are you really sure you're well enough? You can stay as long as you like.
I'm fine, really.
I think you should stay a bit longer.
I'll be going now.
Very well. If you're heading into town, you should stop by the Hernand Tavern. News travels fast around here, so if there's any information to be found, you'll find it there.
You got and hired a free sword?
I'll take care of this. Look, I already paid you.
We're here for the interest.
What interest?
Hey, kid, come here. Just
If
pay
you
up
could
and there
just-
won't be any trouble. We're not asking, we're telling.
We'll beat the interest out of you. Or make your maps go up in flames. Your choice. What are you gawking at?
Don't you fucking know?
Today will be your last.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Thank you. It's not the first time those bastards have laid into me. Things had got so bad, I was ready to pack up and leave. But they got what was coming to them. All thanks to you.
Where are you headed then?
Truth is, I'm also headed to Hernand. Can I tag along? Let's set off.
Use the minimap to keep track of your current position. To view detailed regional information, press that button.
It won't take long to reach Hernand. But if you want to get to town quickly, we should ride there. You could ride with me, but... I recently came across this wild horse. He won't let me ride him, but Maybe he'll take a liking to you. What's that look for? Hernand used to be one of the nicest places to live. But with those bandits about, you're always looking over your shoulder.
It's that bad.
It's worse than ever now. The guard's been stretched thin, and it's impossible to keep the peace. It's us ordinary folk who are paying the price.
Wow, it definitely lives up to the hype in terms of...
Now this here is one of my favorite spots. The view from the bridge is absolutely breathtaking. It'd be a... Let's take it slow. We deserve a little serenity.
Yeah, really.
Beautiful spot, isn't it? I'm no fighter, but I know strength when I see it. That kind of skill will have people seeking you out, Greymane. Some will need your help, like me. But others will just want to see how they measure up to you. That's the only way a fighter can test their strength. Funny, isn't it?
So I'm watching him speed up, but... Okay, there we go.
Ah, we're nearly there. That horse seems fond of you, Greymane. A horse would make traveling a lot easier. Hernand's bigger than you might think.
I don't know what it is. It's just like that. They're about to have like this beautiful swelling moment in the music, and he's stepping out into the world for the first time. And there's like, hey, fucker, stop for a second. Temporary lodgings. You found a small place to stay at the traveler's camp. One side of the camp contains the private storage where you can keep your items. I think that is relatively new to a patch that just came out the night before I gave this a shot. You can also lie down on the bed and rest to ease your fatigue. Look around Hernan Tavern. So, what am I hoping for from this game? I feel like what a lot of people come to this game, I don't know if expectations are what. You know, a lot of people come from games like The Witcher 3. That's a game that I've heard some people talk about, but it doesn't seem like when they talk about like this is not what this game is. But what I've heard this game is that it's truly a sandbox. And what I hope to get from it is one, exploration. Like, I love the idea that, like, I can just walk over there. Like, I know it's the cliche, if you see it, you can go to it. Like, for some reason, that speaks to me.
Be most kind.
Knowledge acquired, Bentley. Okay. What I'm always in the search of, like, I don't know if they're looking for the next Witcher 3, if they're looking for this. If you know any of the videos on this channel, the thing I'm always kind of in the hunt for is the next Darklands, the 1992 Microprose, you know, unsung classic. You know, it was super buggy at the time of its release, nearly sank Microprose and made sure that they never did another RPG again. But what Darklands was a wide open world that you could make the argument was a little paper thin. But for me, at the time, it created the sense that, you know, you could go anywhere in medieval Germany and be an adventurer. And it did it through a series of interesting systems, you know, menu systems in towns, like random encounters, all these different systems that interacted to try and create an immersive time walking around medieval Germany. So what I'm hoping this game does is something similar. It's a sandbox of interesting systems where I start to kind of create my own story, have a little bit of guidance from the game saying like, hey, you should do this. Just like in Darklands, there is sort of like, you know, there is technically a story, but you never have to do it. And it's not really the point of the game if you don't want it to be. So I'm hoping to get something similar from this. Okay, so that's the map. So I want to follow the road south. Boom, boom. Okay. So I'm just going to stick to the quest for now because I don't know what I'm doing. Now, can I go into town or is it telling me to go around? Telling me to go around. Okay. So that is my hope for this game. I feel like that's a pretty modest expectation. But I also think that if it delivers, I could see this game being a classic in the way...
Well, well. Look what the cat puked up.
It's pretty good. I could see it being a classic for me. And so it's why I have been intrigued by this game the more I hear about it. You know, the more I hear, it's like, oh yeah, you know, there's not a ton of story. The more I'm like, that's okay. But the more I hear, like, you can go anywhere and do stuff. So I'm looking at it like I can't tell. Obviously, there's a rain effect, and I can't tell if it's because I'm doing DLSS, etc. If it's
A hearty good day to you.
making it look weird, or if that's like the water effect.
Speak clearly now.
In action. Or if it's like popping, because I've heard there's a lot of popping.
Oh, my arm. Hey.
I think I just missed. So anyway, so that's what I'm hoping to see from this game, and I'm hoping it delivers. Now, the thing I think is going to keep it from delivering.
Food. So hungry.
Look around Hernan Tavern. Nope.
Welcome. Looks like you've had a long day.
The thing I think might get in the way of it is that it's very ambitious, but it's the controls are just going to be a mess.
Let's have at it, right?
Arm wrestling. Arm wrestling is a contest of strength. Press X repeatedly to fill the gauge red and win. The gauge turns completely white, you'll lose. Okay.
Say goodbye to your arm.
Nope.
That was a good match.
Blazes, you're as strong as you look.
I just did my best. You should be proud of your own strength.
And humble to boot. Damn. My pa always said true strength lies in humility. I suppose he meant folk like you.
Well, thanks for the compliment. That was a good bout.
Okay, quest completed. In the world of the Crimson Desert, a wide choice of minigames, including arm wrestling, horse taming, and target shooting, are available. Travel to different towns, okay. Give a coin to the old beggar.
May your craft keep you. Aye.
All right. Yeah, and so...
Is he really all right? Of course he is. Stupid. Stop worrying.
The world is filled with pain.
Don't I know it?
How are you doing, old man?
Nobody cares what I go through. I've got used to the indifference.
Well, that's nothing anyone should grow accustomed to. Here, I hope this can be of help.
How kind of you. A benevolent hand has finally reached me. Please, take this. I'm sure you will find a use for it.
What is this?
Virtue paves the path to wisdom, which shall bring us together once more. When the time comes, the key shall guide you.
Is this some kind of riddle? Wait, what did you mean?
Okay, give a coin to the old beggar and true wisdom and kindness. Investigate the sewer. Okay. So yeah, I mean that's really awkward, obviously. But yeah, so I don't need like a huge in-depth cinematic story the way like say like The Witcher 3. Notice I almost already forgot the controls. Now, I'm assuming the speed adjustments are because they're going to want you to not have to... At some point, I imagine they're going to want you to... be able to do two things at once. Hold left button, okay. This reminds me a little of like Ultimate 8.
Save me! Who are you? Please, you have to help me, quickly.
Calm yourself. I'm a friend. I'm here to help.
You are?
Can you walk?
He was right about you. Here. You'll need this. Care for those around you, as you have done for me.
All right, speak with the child. Just curious if there's a way to read that book. Let me kick the book, but all right. And like some of this stuff, I think once I get used to it and like it flows a little easier, that'll be fine. And, you know, if like in Dragon's Dogma, you had to leave your, you had to measure oil for your lantern. If you don't have to do that here, maybe it's not a big deal to just leave your lantern on all the time. Looks like it turned it off when I... Oh no, it's still on. Okay. So if again, you go here... Nope. I wonder what auto does. I wonder if auto is like every time you go somewhere dark, it just pops it on.
What's the story?
Spare some coin.
Wow, a cat! What's so special about a cat? Come on, let's go to the house. I'm going.
Something wrong?
We're running late, but he just won't come down. We've got to get back before anyone notices. The chief's going to be really upset. How can you help me get him down? Gigi, get down here this instant! Hurry! You're going to get us both in trouble. Please, can you help? The chief gets scary when he's mad.
All right.
Thank you. Gigi, you scared me half to death.
Think you'll make it back home in time?
Yeah, you saved us from a good scolding. If you ever visit my town, come say hi.
Sure, if I have time.
I'll reward you for your help today. I think you'd love it there. Though, I'm not sure if you'll be allowed in. Well, don't worry. I'll talk to the chief about it. Make sure you come visit.
Wait, where is your village?
Shy's pendant, let's take that. Help the distressed villagers. Okay, so... All right. So yeah, so what I was saying about Darklands, that's why I was kind of... I have high expectations for this because, well, not high, like...
Huh?
It's that if it hits in the way that I'm hoping it hits, this... Sorry, my voice is a little scratchy, coming off a cold. This could be like an all-time great for me, but... If not, no harm, no foul. But let's see if we can read this letter. A letter from a mysterious woman sealed by mystical powers that can't be read. Okay. Oats. Ochre jar. Let's put that helmet on. Light copper pouch. Okay. I've heard the inventory can be a little tricky, but maybe at the same time, people are working on it. Bentley, okay. Dahlia, she's the bar owner. Okay. House Celeste. Okay, so... And all those things...
Keep your achieved, and we'll get on just fine.
All like the different people, the different factions, it can all... There's a way to call your horse. Ooh.
That will do. He knows his place now.
Can't do a single bloody thing right. For Solomon's sake! Stop whinging and get up! Can't even handle cleaning a bloody chimney! Some husband you turned out to be. Can you believe him? We got fittings all afternoon.
Is he all right?
Oh, this is all just a show. He always acts up when we're busy, don't you?
Oh, come on! I do not.
More cleaning, less complaining.
Excuse me? I could have just bloody died.
Same old performance, Arlen. I was hoping that fall would knock some sense into you.
Why would I pretend to fall off the roof? That really hurt.
I'm sure it did. Just like when you slammed your hand into the door last week, eh?
Oh, come on now.
Enough. I'll do it for you.
Oh, well,
Much
we won't want to
obliged.
burden you.
Lauren, let the man work.
Shut it. Now that's a real man.
Just going to emasculate you in front of your wife, if you don't mind. Just give me a sec. Okay. The climate in Pywell shifts. Body temperature reacts to your surroundings. Okay, so that's going to be an in-depth system. I got to remember how to climb. Okay, hold that. Choose the broom. Select the tool slot to take out the broom. Okay. Is that the tool slot? Man. I did pick up the broom, right? Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. So the tool slot's actually it's just your hands. Okay. I can't see. Whoops, all right. Press LB to aim while standing on top of the chimney, then press RB to clean it. Okay, so I gotta stand on top of the chimney. Let's get on top of it like they said.
Oh, my back! You've done me a huge favour there. Would you come off it, woman?
Look at him.
Where are you?
Come now. She'd have me run ragged if she could. Can't blame you for a little
I can
theatrics.
still hear you.
Hey?
Aye, till she finds a better actor for the role.
Lauren, give him some of our finest attire. Think of it as a gift from me to you, eh? Farewell.
Sure, why not? Don't expect you to start listening to me now.
Okay, examine the key from the old man. To examine certain items, select the item in your inventory, press A to examine it. LB to take a closer look. Okay. I think this is the key. A. LB to take a clip. Nope.
You're staring.
There's no fruit finer than the peach, I tell you.
Okay. Go to Hernand Castle. Oh, look at that. It's a nice little touch. They, stepped aside like that, reacting to...
Yeah. Hey.
Okay, so I gotta go up the road. Okay.
Stop. I'll handle this. Do you have any idea what's past this gate? You can't just stroll in there, dressed like that. Keep an eye on that one.
Okay, access to certain areas may require certain conditions to be met. Some may demand a toll. Proper attire, go to Hernand Castle. Tales of the Hernandian merchants, Rhett's request. Seems like something's going on with Rhett, the blacksmith, and Hernand. Okay. So for some reason, they're not going to let me in there. See if that does the trick.
Oh!
Hang on now.
You don't look dangerous.
Everything looks good.
Don't cause any trouble.
Open it.
You can pass, go on.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Other people have compared this game to Red Dead Redemption 2, I've seen online. I don't know that one well enough to say. What I can say is I've played it a little bit. There were awkward controls, much like this. It was meant to be like a simulation sandbox, which sounds awesome. You know what? I'm going to get off this horse. This is... And I loved the first one, so I don't know why I didn't stick with the second one beyond the first couple of hours.
Oh!
Hold.
You don't seem like the troublesome type.
All good.
Don't go causing trouble in there.
Open the gate.
You can pass, go on.
I pray the day greets you well.
Okay. And the clothing, I think, could be interesting if it can do something with disguise, like the way the old PC game Airborne Ranger.
That bleed lot, they're a vile.
Trying to figure out how do I... Is it deeper in the castle?
Those bleed bandits like to toy with folk, like cats with mice.
Now, I know there's ways to pick up skills by watching people.
That cursed smoke they carry drifts in slow, like poison mist. One breath and your head's swimming. Get clear before it reaches you.
But I don't know how to do that. I don't want to threaten, I just want to watch. Which again, I think is a cool addition. Like if you can pick up skills by seeing it in the wild. Like, so it's a lot of systems like that, not that I'm expecting like a literal one-to-one to Darklands, but sort of roam the earth, have systems.
May peace reign.
Kick in that make interesting sort of things happen dynamically. Maybe they're a little superficial compared to like a bespoke.
Stay clear of any flower baskets floating about.
What do you want?
Peace doesn't just happen. Men bleed and die for it. A true soldier knows that, and takes up his blade all the same.
Long as we can still laugh, we'll get by. Even stale crusts somehow feel like a feast when shared among friends.
Seeing some like interesting artifacting on the walls there. I think that's pop in from some of the, I don't know if it's the ray tracing, but I think I saw that on some videos. I don't know if I'm supposed to be below or above or inside this building.
A pot's a pot, isn't it?
Oh, but I want to steal.
What would you do with the pot besides cook?
Impressive looking, I gotta say. Now, I can't tell if this building... Looking at the minimap, is the building sort of shaped like a key?
What? Is there any man like Marshal Midler in this world? I look at the crest on my shield and my chest swells with pride.
Okay. Learned a little information about that.
That Barden Midler's no ordinary soul.
Oh, this door's always locked.
You need the Marquis's permission to enter the audience chamber.
Okay, so find the room the key opens. A strange aura emanates from the key the old man handed you.
You need the Marquis's permission to enter the audience chamber.
See if we go up a level. Maybe it's down a level. So, oh, I can still go up again. Okay, let's try that. So what I'm nervous about is like, if I need to use the key, will it just do it? Or given the way things work, is it going to be like you have to look at the keyhole, then press a button, then left button?
Aggravating!
So that's what I'm a little nervous about. But this is the kind of shenanigans I'm in for. Oh. I don't know if there's any reason to do that, but I like that I can. Can I pick this stuff up? I can steal a great hammer. Whitewood bow. Not gonna steal yet. I still don't really know what I'm doing. Now, one thing, I mentioned Ultima 8 a little bit. One of the cool things about Ultima 8 is you could sort of climb around and get into weird spots that I don't know if the game necessarily cared that you were there or not, but it was interesting that you could do that. I'd start like, sometimes I think it did mean for you to be there. Like you could, whoops, I'm going to land on these guys. I don't want to do that. You could like, get into balconies beyond locked doors. Because I think part of the thing that Ultima was trying to do was, be sort of like simulating a bit of a world. So if like, I like the idea that if you wanted to get behind a locked door and there was a balcony, you could climb up and figure this, that.
What's the story?
That goes up. Is there a way to go down, basically, is what I'm trying to figure out. So, okay, so you see how the little dot there sort of goes where the keyhole is. That's what's making me wonder if there's like a system in place that you're supposed to be. So it's telling me I'm right here, but can't tell if it's up or down. Let me see if there's a way to. Yeah, so you see there's like a picture of the key there. Find the room the key opens. A strange aura emanates from the key. There's the abyss, which I think we haven't really experienced yet beyond that opening. So, yeah, so let me see. Don't want to be here, obviously. So let's go back to land. So looking at the picture there, I don't know if it's giving some indication. Like, you've got windows, so I don't think we're trying to go to the basement. But I don't know if that's just like a generic picture.
May I help, perhaps?
We're 8 meters away, which tells me we're probably too low.
Mm-hmm.
So we're 1 meter away. Suddenly now we're 6 meters away, so I don't quite understand.
Nobody gets through without the Marquis' permission. You need the Marquis' permission to enter the audience chamber.
I got that. What I'm trying to do is like, okay, so for 1 meter. Not quite sure. Let's see. I feel like it feels like this is the room. Oh, okay. Okay. We got an Abyss artifact, which I believe is what you need to improve skills. Activate the Abyss Nexus, okay? Oh, that's very cool. I don't know what any of it means, but it's very cool. Abyss Nexuses are spread all across Pywell. Use your lantern or blinding flash to reveal their location, then stand on an Abyss Nexus to activate it. Once active, you can fast travel to an Abyss Nexus by selecting it from your map. Okay. Go toward the building. I guess this is sort of the fast travel system. So again, looking at my frames per second, I'm getting around 70. 66. So I'm staying above 60, which is good. I think the game looks amazing. I don't know if I can tweak any settings too much. Like, I don't have a lot to lose frames per second wise.
Ah, you're finally here. He's waiting for you. This power will help you get inside.
Okay, connect the line by rotating the circuit board with axiom force. Oh, I see. Okay. Axiom force can be used to grab and move objects. After grabbing an object, use the right stick, left trigger to move it. Rotate the discs to align the circuits. Okay, so this is going to be a puzzle. Okay. I think it matters where you grab it. Another game I've heard mentioned. Breath of the Wild, like the Zelda stuff, this feels a little like that.
I've been waiting for you. Just as virtue paves the path to wisdom, your deeds have brought us together once more.
You're that beggar.
I am Alustin, and this is the Axiom Archive. It is a repository of the universe's grand designs. Each record, the blueprint of a single world.
Why did you summon me?
There are beings who have brought chaos to your world, the consequences of which extend to even you and your comrades.
You have news of them?
You will cross paths with those who escaped Fate's grasp. But the balance of this world and the Abyss has begun to falter. If the cosmic order frays any further, our world, the Abyss, and reality itself will unravel. You must restore the balance before it's too late.
I don't know what you mean.
Such a grand undertaking begins with small acts that will have profound effect on the fate of your world.
Okay, Skybridge Gate and Alignment Device. Restoring the Abyss activates the Skybridge Gate. Pass through the gate and use the Axiom Force to operate the alignment device. Aligning it to the correct position will restore the broken Skybridge. Oh, I see. Okay. So I'm getting force feedback from my controller. Okay. Now, I've said this before in other games. I have a insane fear of heights. It applies to fake video game world, so this is a little... I don't feel great. Like, we're just very casual about jumping around platforming at 45,000 feet. I don't like it. Like, I don't like what's about to... Okay, I thought I was going to be grabbing ledges. Like, I don't like that. The amount of clenching going on is not insignificant. All right. Again, like, this is the thing. Like, I would see shots like this in previews, and I was like, okay, this is what's gonna get me hooked. Let's see what it does. Okay. I wonder if it's gonna, like, okay. Now, I think at some point you are able to jump and fly, so maybe could I have just bailed and it wouldn't be a big deal at that point? Apologies for making you do this all again, because... But yeah, so, like, you know, seeing shots like this where you're like I was saying early on, like, I like the idea of, like, being able to just go to different places and have the systems kick in and make interesting things happen. Like, this is the, like, that's not like a skybox on the ground, so to speak. That's everywhere you can go, and it's all available to you. You know, all those spires, you know, the desert, you know, the other areas up in the sky. Go through the Skybridge gate to the next abyss, okay. So again, being so early in the game, I'm not sure if there's going to be a reason why... You know, maybe they're going to... Like, I don't know the game well enough to understand the logic of why did they choose some of the control schemes that they've chosen. So I don't want to be like, ugh, screw this. But I will say that... Step onto the platform. There are things that are quite awkward. The holding left button to jump. When you have to do it many times in a row, like, I can feel my my hand cramping a little bit. Using the the two right buttons, like right button, right trigger at the same time, that was awkward. Lighting the lantern when you need to use the right stick, but then also press the A button without letting go of, you know, certain things, like it gets very convoluted, and I don't know why. I will say the thing that's jumping out at me the most is just basic movement. Like, the fact that moving the left stick is binary start stop and not remove the wall blocking the floor, and not like controlling speed at all. That's the thing I'm finding the most awkward initially. Move the floating power core to the deactivated... Oh, okay, so I'm floating. Oh, I see, because the floor is blocked. Got it. I have to hop off the floor. So just the core movement around feels like it should be better. Nope, so that's not working. Okay, so move the floating power core to the deactivated lantern. There's the floating power core. Okay. So in my mind, it should not be... Like, I shouldn't have to think about how fast do I want to run. Like, I should just be able to, like, okay, there's the lantern, there's the... Got it. Okay. So it's adding like an extra step of, you know, I know friction's a word that gets tossed around a lot. To just basic, like, running around. How do I rotate? How do I shorten this, or do I just physically move? Okay. Synthesize the abyss cell. So, yeah, it's one of those things where, like, you know, running I feel like was solved. Approach the echo and learn force palm. Okay. Observe. Press R to gather energy into your palm and release it in a single powerful strike that reduces a target's defenses. Okay. Find where the core locks into place, then fuse it with force palm. Oh, push pull. Okay, I see. Did it work? Force palm is a skill that allows you to strike with great force. Press R, okay. Activate the abyss power supply. Hang on the middle of the power device, then activate it with force palm. Or do I have to get up there? There we go. Oh, whoa. Activate the Abyss power supply. Take the Abyss artifact. Okay, there's going to be one over there. Nice. But again, like, I don't want to assume, like, maybe there's a reason why they want you to only be able to walk. You know, maybe they found, like, you know, people fell off the abyss like I did too often when they had more granular control with just the stick in terms of their speed. But again, there, I didn't touch A. I just started running faster for some reason. I don't know why.
So, have you decided on your path?
Sorry, who are you?
I am White Crow. A guardian of the Abyss, and a protector of your world's cosmic order.
You're the woman from the sewer.
The kindness you showed me back then will guide you on your path. Here, take these wings. The power to soar through the open skies is yours to command. It's time to return.
You're telling me to jump?
Worry not. Those wings will see you down safely.
Now, take flight. The world is yours to explore.
Press X while midair to fly. Be mindful of your stamina as you'll become able to fly once it's fully depleted. Okay, I wonder how fast that'll... That's the castle we were in. How do I get down? I think I took fall damage there, but that's okay. So, yeah, they want you to jump, and it's a cool thing, and it was sort of like in Mission Impossible, was it Fallout, where like they sort of fell through the clouds as part of the Halo jump. So they have sort of that moment there where you sort of like as a loading screen where you sort of transition from one to the other, the realm, so to speak. Some pop in there, but that I'm pretty forgiving for stuff like that, because I get like there are trade-offs for what this game is trying to do. Like, you know, there's probably going to be pop-in for the game to look this good and this detailed. So I'm like, you know what? I'm okay. That's fine. But yeah, in general, I think what I'll do is maybe I'll stitch two together, but I'll pause this for now because, you know, we just completed the first Abyss section and it feels like a good moment to take a pause. But again, like I'm not going to do a playthrough at the moment. Someday I might, you know, and maybe I'll pick up from where I am here because, you know, it's the same main character. It's the same tutorial, you know, why do it twice? But yeah, so the things that have jumped out at me already. One, the game does look stunning. looks absolutely stunning. 2, I appreciate that the story is literally like Save the Cat, which is like a sort of becoming like one of those like how to write a screenplay books. And like one of the missions was to literally save the cat from the roof. And the idea is that you save the cat, you have your hero save the cat so people know this person's a good person and you should be rooting for them, even as they, you know, it's a very sort of quick vernacular for do something quickly that lets people know you're good. And yeah, it's literally saving the cat in this one. And then the controls, you know, I've heard different things about the controls. The controls are definitely awkward. I wasn't expecting it to be awkward, for me at least, in the literal, like, I'm going to run from A to B. And again, like, maybe there's a reason why they do that I'm not aware of yet. Like, maybe as I get further into the gameplay, it's going to make sense. I think there are certain standards to control schemes that are standards for a reason. Like, it's a simple, tried and true way to do something. And I feel like this game is ignoring some of those, and I don't know why. And I think I would be curious as this game sort of, you know, iterates. You know, they're very responsive to feedback. I'd be very curious where things go in terms of, like, can you strip, you know, a layer of the controls off? Like, did you need every single step? Or is it going to be like, you know, this is like the third draft, so to speak, and now it's hit the wild, and now we can start refining it to get to its final form. I have no idea. The combat I thought was okay. I miss lock-on. Whenever a game doesn't let you lock on, it's a little awkward, but it did seem to do something when I had my shield up. It did seem to sort of track somebody in front of me. Certain things seem to happen arbitrarily. Like sometimes, like, I started running up in the sky area without having hit A. I don't know why. Sometimes I feel like it's just letting me talk without hitting the left button to talk to somebody. So I feel like, you know, if it's sometimes letting me talk to somebody nearby by just hitting X or whatever the button is, and sometimes it's asking me to hit the left button and then talk to them. Is there a reason why? Like, why can't it just be the same every single time? Like, is it because, like, one was a merchant and you want me to choose, do I want to talk or sell? And you didn't want to put that in a dialogue tree? But again, it's like these little things where it's just like, yeah, it's just like some of these things have been sort of solved. And it's just a little weird that, like, yeah, talking to somebody one way. Let me see if I can show you what I mean. Like, so if I run up to this person, I can just greet them, right? Like, it just gave me the option to greet.
A glance at the evening sky eases my heart. Keep your sleeves rolled, your hands busy, and you'll earn your fortune.
So there you go. So we greeted them. I did not press the left button to do it, right? Now that's why I was awkwardly jumping. And maybe the left button will alleviate that so you don't look stupid. But again, it's just like, sort of pick one. The other thing is, like, in a game my brother and I recently co-op together and beat was Remnant 2. Okay, chapter 1 of the main quest. Remnant 2 had this awkward thing where, like, healing and reloading were the same button, and in the middle of combat, that proved to be really, really problematic at times. So, so jumping and talking is the same thing. So I'm kind of curious to see if there's, like, because they're trying to make the controllers do so much, is it going to get a little, like, stepping on its own toes? Okay, completed Woman in White. Pinecrest Watchtower has been blockaded by bandits. So there's a little...
May I help you, friend?
There's a little something there that sort of is going to help you guide to the points that you need to get to, and that's cool. So I know the game sort of is sort of like this wide open sandbox, and I mentioned that's what I was looking for. I'm sort of just sticking to the script at the moment because I feel like they're still introducing how everything works. And I imagine at some point they're going to get through a lot of the basics, and then I'll feel a lot more comfortable just sort of walking the earth. So yeah, let's stop here for now. We got chapter 1 done. Maybe I'll make another one of these, continue the cold plunge, but my intention is, again, I'm going to stick with Skyrim, my current Let's Play, keep with Lord of the Rings Online, and give this a little bit more time to bake. They've been already pretty good about putting out some patches and responding to how people are taking in the game and seeing what's working for them, what's not working for them. So I'm going to give this one definitely some time to cook, so to speak. And then eventually at some point I'll come back to it and not remember a single thing, and it'll be a pain in the butt. So anyway, so this has been Black Lodge Trivia Night. I'm Art. This is at least our first cold plunge into Crimson Desert.
Half-wit.
Get fucked. Yeah, well, like I said, I'm not trying to turn this into a series yet, but this is a game I've been dying to play, and I was just having it sit there in my Steam library ready to go and not firing it up at least once just felt wrong. So, we'll be back with our Let's Plays. We'll be back with our actual plays.
Yep.
And we'll go from there. So thanks again to everybody who checks this stuff out. Take care. Bye-bye.